Hello, welcome. We're here today at Rocks Online and we have some announcements for you guys and most importantly a free shimmy class. So we're gonna give you guys about a free 10 to 15 minute shimmy class where we're gonna also add in some layers of arms because we've been getting this request quite a bit lately. But first we want to share with you guys some really big news and announcements. First of all, if you haven't tried Rocks Online, you do get a free week, always. Everybody gets a free week to try and test it out. We currently right now have about 180 videos up and we offer live classes every month as well. And now our newest feature is we have apps. So we are right now on pretty much all the major apps. We're on your iPhone, we're on your Android, and we are on your smart TVs. Amazon Fire Stick, we're on Roku, we're on Apple TV. So if you are a member of Rocks Online, you will be able to log into any of those apps and find us there. So now you can move away from the computer and be able to study and train and practice and keep up your dance game from your television as well as from your smartphones if you're on the go. So we're so excited about that new development, you guys, as well as live classes. We've kind of still been figuring out our rhythm and our flow for the live classes, but make sure you stay tuned for that. It's a really great way to get one-on-one feedback and have your questions answered from me. Our next one is going to be mid-August, and we're going to be doing a floor workshop. So it'll be about a 2-hour class. We're going to do exercises, fitness, and technique and combos for different beautiful floor work sets. So with all of that, we just want to share with you guys today, we're actually filming live a class for Rocks Online. So you guys are here behind the scenes with us while we do that, and you can enjoy today's free class. And if you like this one, head on over to Rocks Online, get your free week. And we also have a slider bar that says free classes. So even if you're not a member, we do have a handful of classes that we offer free just to support our community and support people in this time. I know that we're all sort of under a lot of pressure and stress, and we want everybody dancing no matter what. We are always offering free stuff, guys. We just did a free workout on the Instagram page for Rocks Online. So make sure you like us at Rocks Online Instagram, Rocks Online Facebook. We're always offering free stuff, and we're here for you. So let us know how we can support you in these times, how we can get you moving, how we can get you inspired and excited to dance. So David's going to play the music. We have music from Sammy Farag today, his newest album. It's a drum solo track. It's super fun. And we're going to start shimmying. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're here in place. Our shimmy is going to be our base layer. So we're not even going to talk too much about the shimmy at this point because I really want to focus on the layers, which is going to be arms. So I want you to just go ahead and find your favorite, most comfortable shimmy. For some people, that's more of a bent knee position. And then for other people, that's a little bit more of a straight leg position. So whatever's feeling good to you today. We just taught a whole bunch of fitness classes at Rocks Online today to get the legs in shape for the shimmy. Because shimmies are really difficult when you don't have the muscle stamina to sustain that rhythmic consistency and that duration, because most of the time we want to shimmy for a good little bit, whether it's 8 counts, 16 counts, and sometimes longer. And in today's case, we're going to be shimmying for a good minute here. So get that shimmy going. Let's just go ahead and talk about some of those key points of posture. I want you to feel relaxed in your body. So I don't want you to feel tense and that the energy is rising up. In fact, this is one of the most incredible benefits of Rock Sharky. So those of you who are here for maybe a first time or you are new to belly dance is just the Western umbrella term of what we call this dance. It's an Arabic dance, and it was made really popular in the last 100 years in Egypt. So this is what we refer to as Rock Sharky. And it's a very grounded feeling. So when we have tension in the body, especially through the shimmy, we don't want the feeling of the energy rising up. We want the feeling of the energy going down into the earth. So even as I say that while I'm doing my shimmy, I can feel such a difference in the way that I approach my technique when I think of that shimmy, the energy going down into the ground rather than up there, yeah? So it also has such an effect on the way that you're going to look as a dancer and how you translate to your audience and the feeling that you give, and then your ability to layer. So as a dancer, layering is really something that a lot of us spend a lot of time working towards. It's kind of the big thing that we all want to be able to do, is to layer, especially on top of a shimmy. So today we're just going to work on arm layers because we've been getting this request quite a bit. We're going to start in a first position. This is an adaptation of classical ballet. So we're going to do rock sharky first position. We're going to open those elbows. And then we're going to float it up to the second position. Float it up to the fifth position. And then we're just going to bring it down, cross it in front here. And I'm going to open the arms up so that my arms aren't like closed into my chest. I'm going to stay open. This has a real big effect on how the rest of things look when we stay open. I say it's like hugging a beach ball at all times. If I'm hugging a beach ball up, and even as I go here. Then I'm going to bring it back down to first, second, fifth. Bring it down to center, and first, and second, and fifth, and cross. So trying to keep this like fluid, seamless arm carriage, sometimes what we would maybe refer to as port-de-bras in classical dance when you're working that upper body. Of course, this isn't exactly how they would do it, but it's basically an upper body arm exercise while you keep the rest of the body really uniform and stable. But we are keeping that shimmy going. How's that shimmy going, you guys? Soften up those knees. Let it go. And really the only way to get good at shimmies is just trying it out over and over and over and over. It just starts to click at some point. You start to figure out in your body how to make that rhythmic consistency. But as I said before, strength is really important. So doing some exercises to strengthen the legs. As you're coming up, I want you to take some nice big inhales, exhales as you draw the arms down. So again, thinking of that energy. Inhale up, exhale, draw that energy down. So one of my teachers, Egyptian professor Hassan Khalil, he has some really great methodologies and teachings where he shares all of this, really connects the dancers to the elements, to the symbology, to the energy in our own body to kind of keep the energy generating as almost a recycling entity so we don't lose our energy out. We want to bring it, draw it back into the body and then repurpose it for the next move and draw it back into the body and then use it again on the next move. So some people like these visuals, other people don't need it, but more and more in my dance, as I'm 24 years into my dance journey, I love these kind of symbolic teachings. They really add some nuance that I don't always have before. Okay, let's go into another move. We're going to bring the arms up. Let's focus on that shimmy. Maybe take those hips side to side. So we're adding a nice little hip layer side to side on top of that shimmy. And now we're going to open up to the left and then change down right, up left. Open to the right and change. Open to the left and change. Open to the right. So if you need to drop the shimmy, really think about the gesture or the presentation on this, right? There's such a difference between just kind of going here, 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 right? Which is kind of sharp and just to me does not really reflect what it is we're trying to do with our arms in Rock Sharky, which arms are really the lyrics, the melody, whereas the lower body is kind of the rhythm and that structure, the heartbeat. So on the upper body, we really want to have a different feel where we bring those two elements together. rhythm, staccato, drum solo, accents. And then with the arm carriage, we really want to add that feeling, the emotion, the grace. Just practice that a few times there. Notice how I'm also not just using my arms, but I'm also using my hands. So here I'm going to change the position to the palms out. And then when I open up to the side, I'm changing to palms in. Palms out, palms in. Palms out, palms in. Okay, it's just a guide. You don't have to do it that way. I always encourage dancers to kind of feel their own flow and do what feels good to them. And are you breathing? Are you smiling? Okay, let's keep that going and let's put it all together. So let's just tap into our shimmy again for a moment. How's that shimmy going? Do you need to play around with your positioning a little bit? Do you need to change it up a little to keep that flow going? Do you need to drop the shimmy altogether and just focus on the upper body? That's fine too. One other quick little tip I want to give you guys on the shimmy. Maybe play around with your positioning of your feet, with internal, external rotation of the feet. Maybe a tiny, tiny feeling of internal rotation might target some of your stronger muscles, or maybe a tiny external rotation might target some of your stronger muscles, or maybe just having those feet exactly forward. Now, when you do that, you wouldn't want to do it so dramatically that it would take away during your dance or your performance, that people would notice that your feet looked awkward. It's just a guide when you're practicing, because we all have a different structure. Some of us have bigger, wider hip joints, bigger, wider hips. Some of us are stronger in the hamstrings. Some of us are stronger in the quads. So these things can really affect our shimmy, and just doing a slight posture change like that can really help you tap into different muscle groups and allow you to kind of do a diagnostic and see if that's helpful or not. Back to the arms. First, second, fifth, down. One more here, and then hold it. 5, 6, 7. Open left, change, right, change, left, change, right, change. And let's go back to first. First, second, up, down. First, second, up, down. We're going to add a little variation here. It's going to look like this. Here we go. Choo-choo on the open, change. Choo-choo on the open, change. Choo-choo, change. Choo-choo, change. Choo-choo, change. Choo-choo. So starting in first position, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 again. We're gonna go choo-choo, hold it 6, 7, and choo-choo, hold it 6, 7, and choo-choo, hold it, choo-choo, hold it. First, second, fifth, down. Here we go, choo-choo. Change and hold, choo-choo, change and hold. Last one here. And release the arms. We're gonna cool ourselves down. Couple nice shoulder rolls here. You can keep that shimmy going if you want, or just enjoy the cool down on its own. Nice inhale up, exhale, take it down. One more of those, nice big inhale up. This time drop the shimmy, exhale, Take it down. Draw that belly button in as you sit back a little bit, bend the knees, bring the hips back. Come back to a standing position. Shoulder rolls back, shoulder rolls forward. And one nice big hip circle to the left. One nice big hip circle to the right. And inhale up. Exhale. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining us in and just taking a peek at what it is that we do here at Rocks Online. And just to share with you guys, that was a little bit more of an intermediate to advanced class. So we have all levels of classes from very brand new baby beginner to the highest, most professional level advanced classes. And we're adding to the library all the time, every month, every week, average of 6 to 8 classes a week, including extra live classes. And we're always taking your requests, guys. So let us know what it is you want to work on, what kinds of things you want to learn, no matter your level, no matter your style. We try to cater to everybody. But we do really, really give a shout out to our brothers and sisters in Egypt and around the Arab world that have brought us this incredible, beautiful art form known as rock sharky. And we do highlight a handful of Arabic dance teachers currently, and we hope to get more on there as soon as possible. We currently have Lebanese Simon from Lebanon, obviously, and we have Sama and Dr. Professor Hassan Khalil and Samir. So we have a lot for you already online here for you to connect with even the Egyptian dancers and more to come. So we also do fitness and yoga, and we have hula and Polynesian dancing with Glenda, who's from Hawaii. We have Brazilian samba with Luciana, who's from Brazil. So we really try to give back to the source, and we really try to bring dancers and teachers also from the source that can help the rest of the world really connect to that culture. So in these very political, crazy times right now, I'm not sure that there's too many things better than music and dance that can help bridge that gap of understanding and love and compassion. So please join us here at Rocks Online again next time. Come try us out for your free week and let us know how you guys like it.